Good morning, this is Steve Freed in sunny Florida with the results of the USDA April crop report. For the most part, the USDA gave the market what it was expecting. It talked about U.S. wheat stocks at 108.7. The average guess was 107.2. They lowered exports 20 million bushels and feed 10. In the corn, 2035 was the USDA number. The average guess was 1991. They dropped feed 75, exports 75, and ethanol 50. So again, showing less demand for the corn. This was a result of probably the March 1 stocks report more than anything else. As far as beans, they actually showed a slight decline, 895, 5 million bushels less. They showed a little bit less imports and a little bit less seed numbers. As far as world numbers are concerned, world wheat stocks 275.6, the average guess was 271. Corn 314, average guess is 311. And beans 107.3, the average guess was 108.4. South American crops, they raised the Argentina corn crop 1 million tons to 47. Beans unchanged at 55. Corn, they raised Brazil crop to 96, 1.5 million tons. And they raised the bean crop in Brazil 500,000 tons to 117. So now, bean reaction, prices down about a penny, corn's unchanged, wheat's down about 3 cents. I think going forward, the main thing in the corn market is number one, will we get the crops planted on time? Number two, we need China. We need a deal in order to increase the demand and put a little bit more positive feelings in the marketplace. For the wheat, obviously we're going to have bigger crops in the world 2019 as far as current weather conditions are. And it would suggest that starting in June and July, we're going to see a bigger supply, which will weigh on the wheat prices. So wheat also needs a Chinese deal, and the fact that wheat be included in the amount of grain that China will buy. As far as the beans are concerned, again, the beans are kind of in a downtrend since the February highs. The bean market needs some demand news to try to offer some support in the market. It's tough for the market to sell if there's going to be a deal, and it's tough for the market to buy if there's not going to be a deal. Overnight, there was a lot of articles about how there could be some increase in movement towards a deal with China. The problem is that we had heard from some of the people at the trade delegation that they were close to a deal last week, but the President of the United States wanted a few more concessions from the Chinese, and that postponed any deal for right now. So kind of up in the air as far as that concerned. Weather is concerned, a little less rain for the Midwest, but there's going to be frequent off and on showers that might delay some of the planting. And as far as global money flow is concerned, it just kind of looks like economies are getting a little bit better. That's going to be helping commodity prices. It's going to be helping the energy prices. But I don't know if it's enough to trigger the funds record short in the grains. So again, the USDA pretty much gave us the numbers here that we were expecting. And now we're going to move forward as far as weather, the trade deal, money flow, and just kind of what kind of crops we grow in the world in 2019. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.